my name is Samantha Munt, and I am a MPH student and undergraduate public health student at the University of Indianapolis. A couple months ago, I was able to attend the SOPHE Advocacy Summit, and it was such a great experience, and we covered the topic of climate change. After attending this event, I was inspired to take what I had learned into action. And so I began to work on planning an event to be hosted at the University of Indianapolis that covers environmental health on college campuses. I thought this was a fantastic way to tie my role as a SOPHE Collegiate Champion into the amazing conference that I was able to attend.
So I am Samantha's faculty advisor, and she's a graduate assistant in our public health program. I also serve quite a few roles for SOPHE, and I have been the trustee for advocacy and resolutions for the last few years, and I've attended a number of SOPHE advocacy summits. So I was really excited that this last year our topic was climate change, and that the opportunity to become an Eco America climate ambassador was offered to us. So I was able to participate in that training. And as a result, when Sam came to me and said, I'm thinking about wanting to offer this opportunity, this educational experience for students in the dorms on campus, I said, what a great way that we can tie in what Samantha learned at the Advocacy Summit and how to then take that and carry it over to the students in our dormitories to teach them about ways that they can advocate to try to increase something like recycling opportunities in their dormitories. Because even though our campus has come a long way over the last 5 to 10 years related to our carbon footprint, our ability to live environmentally friendly while on campus, we still have a ways to go in some areas. So the idea then that we're going to carry out on Earth Day is this training that we're going to do virtually for students who live on campus or others who are interested in joining, because we're going to offer what our campus does. It's called lecture and performance credits that students need to do. So we are applying for LP credit, which encourages students to attend because they get academic credit over time for attending these events. And Sam's going to talk to them about ways that they can be more environmentally friendly as they live on campus or in their apartments or other places. And then I'm going to come in and talk a little bit about advocacy in general and how we can utilize basic advocacy strategies to figure out who has the power to make these changes that we really want to seek. And if we're interested in climate and climate change, how do we go about talking to the people who make decisions about offering and the recycling bins in our dormitories? Or how do we have conversations about what we need to do as a campus to reduce our carbon footprint? So we'll have those conversations and help them start to develop some of their advocacy strategies and skills. So kind of combining what I'm able to do as a climate ambassador for Eco America with my role in training others to become advocates, and then Sam's role as a student who's taking an environmental health class, who's been able to attend the advocacy summit and really learn some great information from that, and then be able to kind of pull all this together and apply it in a situation that, even though we're virtual because of COVID right now, we're still able to engage with students and reach out to them, help them become better climate ambassadors, not official ambassadors, but people who care for our environment, help them become better at it while also increasing their advocacy skills. So we're really excited to be able to kind of celebrate Earth Day on our campus while helping others do a better job as well.
So like Dr. Rauch said, we are hosting this event on Earth Day. We are super fortunate that it's during the school year and that it can fall on that fantastic day. Some of the topics that we really want to talk about with students is good environmental behaviors. So stuff like reducing food and waste, participating in green transportation alternatives, limiting the use of non-reusable water bottles, engaging with community gardens. We actually have 2 or 3 around campus, which is really, really cool. And we want to talk about a ton of other ways that people can be environmentally conscious while on campus. Like Dr. Rock mentioned, the topic that we really want to hit is having recycling bins inside of our dorms. So just to give you a bigger picture of what this looks like on UIndy's campus, 50% of our student population lives on campus or in a campus affiliated housing. And then the Connecticut Department of Energy and Environmental Protection estimates that each student accumulates about 640 pounds of waste annually. So if we have 3,000 students living on our campus, calling our campus home, we are looking at 2 million pounds of waste. And although not all of that can be recycled, some of it can. And so it's really important that we're eliminating as much of that waste from going into landfills as we possibly can. And educating our students on how to advocate for their environment not only gives them the skills to address this topic, but it will support them as they advocate for future environmental and non-environmental passions.
Absolutely. Great explanation, Sam. So really that in a nutshell, that is what we are going to be doing on Earth Day. And we hope that maybe you'll consider, doing something similar in your own communities or on your own campuses, if that works for you. It's an easy way to get involved, to try to make a bit of a difference on our campuses. And I think it'll be great for students to hear from a fellow student, and her experience and what she's able to do as a result of, even participating in the Advocacy Summit. So thank you.